In today's video, I'm going to be showing you one page and one product that's making this dropshipping business $1.2 million a month. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. If you're new, welcome to Daily E-commerce. This is where we talk about e-commerce, dropshipping, and setting up your online business every single day, modeled after businesses that are already successful. Now, this business has me very, very excited, and that's because most people don't understand that with dropshipping, you don't have to figure out, the new theme that's out with Shopify, or the new plugin, or the new page style, or the new this, that, and the other. Most people are continuously testing different winning products, continuously testing different apps, continuously testing different systems, and they just don't have the knowledge that you just have to figure it out once. And when you can figure it out once and you can be in an evergreen niche, this business, it will never go away because it's solving a problem that will never go away. And it's solving it in a way that they just had to crack it once. Okay, so this one page combined with this one product does $1 million plus a month, guys. And in today's video, we're going to be dissecting everything. And by the way, I've done all of the research for this funnel. The 1.2 million, what product it is, right? What's the analysis of the success of the product, who the ideal customer is, if you're launching it, what type of ads and interests you should use, and what type of ad angles. All of that is in here in the research document. Just comment research down below and I'll go ahead and send it to you. Okay, so without further ado, what is this product that's doing $1 million a month? And it is a fire blanket. This is how easy it is. All you have to do is put this over a fire and it will go ahead and get rid of it. Now, obviously, this is an insanely huge problem-solving product, and it is driven by fear, right? It's driven by fear that what if I'm unprepared for such a disaster to happen? And so the product price of $17.99 makes a lot of sense, right? So over here, it's $13.97 plus $4.99 shipping and handling. So that's just one, right? That's for $17.99. But if you open up the research doc and you look at AliExpress, this product is only for like $9, right? And it will go to your customer as well or fast shipping, right? It will go fast to your customer because it has that AliExpress choice shipping, okay? And there are multiple different suppliers. There are suppliers here that are selling it for $4 as well, right? So you can see that there are multiple different suppliers for this. Now, how do you start this dropshipping business? Okay, here, $4. How do you start this dropshipping business? Well, typically what you're going to want to do is set up a page like this, okay? Model the same type of ads, model the same type of page, and go ahead, and when somebody goes ahead and makes an order from your business, you send those details to your supplier and your supplier fulfills on your behalf, making you the marketing expert or the middleman that helps facilitate all of this to make happen. And while you only pay the supplier $9 or $4 or whatever it is, you're actually taking in $17 from the customer. But this person is doing something really, really smart. I mean, they're doing a lot of things smart, but let's look into this one, right? Most people won't just buy one. Okay, the thing about a fire is you don't know where it could happen. So you're going to want to stash some in multiple different locations. So a sale that was going to be $14 quickly becomes a sale that becomes $49. Okay, and right, because it's become now $49.99, right, you're going to go ahead and see that average cart value increase by a lot. Okay, and specifically what I would start is you would start by dropshipping. But if we look at Alibaba, and let me open this up for a second, and let's go ahead and search for this fire blanket, we'll see how cheap this particular product actually is, because they're at $1 million point, right? They're probably making these very, very cheap. Look at this, it's 5 AED, right? So if I go ahead and actually make it USD so you guys can get a better understanding of how much it costs, $1. It costs $1, right? And they're selling it for over here about 17 and then 4 for 50, okay? Where it would only cost you 5. So when you were done with the dropshipping model and you have about 50 to 100 orders, that's when I would say go ahead and move into this, because you will see your profits just absolutely explode here. Okay. Now, for those of you that are new here and thinking, okay, this doesn't look like a store. This doesn't look like the store that I'm used to, right? So if I go to Shopify themes and if I look at this is what most people are used to in terms of a store, right? This isn't a store. What they've done is instead of driving traffic to a page like this where you see the fire blanket, the name of the product and the price, they're driving traffic to a page like this. Now, why are they doing that? Well, they understand that you need to show stuff like this to be able to drive the purchase. And in most Shopify themes, the basic ones or the ones you pay for, you don't have a setup like this where you can actually go ahead and show all of these different things, okay? And it's not just important what you're showing, but it's also important what you're not showing, okay? Over here, what are you showing? You're showing the product name, the price, the quantity, and the description. Over here, what are you showing? Well, over here, what you're showing is the reason you're explaining the problem, right? Kitchen fires will burn down 170,000 homes, and can this $20 tool stop them? Okay, so is basically $20 worth a fire. So you've already created such a strong positioning statement that it is very, very difficult for you to it's very difficult for someone to say no, someone who's specifically concerned, or someone who's just heard about a fire that happened in their neighborhood, or someone who's been watching the news and they've been seeing fires. Like, this is a product that will absolutely be amazing for them. Okay, so this reusable, that's a very important word, this reusable fire eliminator can be deployed by a child in 10 seconds. Normally they're for 50. Today, buy one and get 3 free. Okay, so yes, I want my buy one, get 3 free. Okay, so over here, they're not going to ship 3 over here. They're saying if you buy this one, you'll get 3 free. Okay, over here. All right. So, okay, they're saying they're making the offer here, right? This may blow your mind. Most fires start from a few tablespoons of cooking oil at the wrong. So essentially what I'm trying to say here, guys, is they know that they need to position the offer. They need to position the product in a certain way. Okay. And Shopify and most dropshipping themes will not allow you to do that. Okay. So let's go ahead and follow the customer journey. Now that we understand what the offer is, where we get the product from, how do we fulfill it, let's go ahead and let's just follow the customer journey. Right? I'm going to go back to my research doc. I'm going to open their competitor ads. Okay. From what I'm seeing, they're running about 1,200 ads, which is typically correct for a business that is doing 1.28 million. Okay. Now I'm just going to go and click on any of their ads. Okay. Now what I'm noticing is most of their traffic is going to pages just like this. Like we have a page like this, right? Then if we open this one, it's going to this one, right? Let's go a little bit more down, right? Let's open this one. Okay. This is again another one, right? They're doing another product in the same way. Okay. Let's go to some of their more recent ads as well, like this one. Okay. Okay, another funnel like this. All right. Hold on, let me go ahead, let me go down. I want to see what other funnels they're running. Okay. Hold on, this one. Okay, right, this is the kitchen fires one, right? And this is the one that's been running the longest, right? So I can go ahead and see they're running a ton of ads. Let's look at this one, right? This is the peer. So as you guys can see, none of their traffic is actually going to Shopify stores. They're going to pages like this, okay? These are the two primary pages. 63% of Americans have zero emergency plans. Okay, what are they selling here? They're selling are they still selling? They're selling they're selling a different type of blanket, which you can use for camping, fishing expedition. Okay, so this is a different product altogether. But what I'm understanding from this whole situation is they're all selling the same thing the same way. Okay, whenever you see an ad just like this, if we go to the fire product that I think is absolutely crushing it for them, which is actually like a need, right? It's a need. It's no longer a something like, for example, this one, right? This is the straw. Wait, let's go to the fire one. All right, so this is, I'm in this section of their ads where they have all of their fire blanket ads. So what are they starting off the ad with, okay? I'll keep it in the center, right? Let's see. So keep your family safe from fire, 68% off ends this week, okay? What are they showing? Well, they're showing a Ring camera of a fire that started, someone taking out the blanket and putting it out very, very easily. Okay. Now they have an influencer that's saying it can save your entire family in a crisis. What's this unspoken threat? It's not all of these things. It's something real, right? Which is fires, right? Fires breaking out. And a lot of people, specifically in certain markets that you target, if you target the US with this, they will understand because their news cycles have just been continuously going on and on about fires, XYZ, right? I love the fact that they're showing not like new ones, but beat up ones. Okay. The reason they're showing beat up ones in their ads is because they want you to know that this is something that's been used more than once. Okay. So it's reusable, and it's actually, that also subconsciously implies that it saved this person from a fire more than one time. Okay. Then, right, we put like this. I know this is just a dropshipping product, but like this is why I like this one so much. I feel like I need to have one in the house. Like I'm just thinking like, why don't I have one in my house? Right? Like this would be so good to just have one in the kitchen. No matter what, just have one in the kitchen. Right? And if I were paying UGC influencers to create ads, I would just be like, hey, just go outside, start a fire, and just put the blanket on it and see how well it deals with that. Okay, because obviously you can, or I would use clips of this product that's already being used in the kitchens and stuff like that. So you go through this entire 1 minute long demonstration of why this product works. Okay, perfect. Then you hit learn more and you're taken to this page. Now in this page, you learn about, again, they have a little bit of a video explainer talking about why this product works so well, right? Then they have a few GIFs demonstrating the product, right? They have a step-by-step on why to use it, right? They're saying that firefighters use it as well, right? And why it's even safer than a fire extinguisher. Okay, specifically the lightweight and portable, right? Why is it safe? It's a breakdown of why it's safe, right? And why it's an essential for every home, worth every penny. Okay, these simple copy and text chunks are effective enough to explain to someone why this is something they need to have. And when they decide they want it, they can say, hey, I can take the buy one, or I can take the 4 deal where if I buy one, I get 3 free. Like I can get this deal, right? So I can get buy one, right? Pick your bundles and save more. So I can get 1 for 19, 2 for 26, or 4 for 49.99. Now, typically 4 would cost you a lot more. So you see you're saving 64% off, okay, to get it. So why not just do that, right? And then look at this, okay? They've already added the priority handling and insurance. This is what we call an order bump. Okay, an order bump is something where right before checkout, you go ahead and purchase something else. Now, priority handling and insurance for $697 is literally nothing. They're basically selling air right now, okay? Because obviously all packages will get to people properly, and there's no like insurance ticket or insurance number that gets sent. Okay, it basically means that, hey, if we lose your package, right, we will, if your package gets lost, right, we will replace it, which anyways you should as a business, right? But if you have this on, right, you're spending $49.99, might as well, what's $6? I just want to make sure that my stuff gets to me fast and it's insured. What's $6? So someone gets the 4 deal, someone gets the priority insurance and handling. And then look at this, the emergency Bible bundle. Okay, so this is like an ebook, right? 6 ebooks that teach you all ways of living life off grid, so you know exactly how to prepare your family and keep your loved ones safe, right? So they're going after a certain demographic here, right? They understand that I can go ahead and sell them this Bible bundle as well. They have some similarity between them. Now, I don't understand what the similarity is, but hey, I'm not going to question a business that's doing over $1 million a month. Okay. So look at this emergency Bible bundle, $29.97. A lot of people will add that. And lo and behold, the average order cart has now become $86. $86. Okay. Now over here, that's really not possible. Okay. So let's say you come here, you decide you want to buy something, you add this to cart. Right, you go to my cart. I've already added a bunch of stuff, okay? And then over here, you go ahead and you're fondling around with quantities. I want this, I don't want this. Maybe I want more of this. You're fondling around with quantities. You're checking the price, and then maybe you go back, right? Because there's an option to go back and browse other stuff and add more stuff, right? And while you're just browsing, which is what kills most Shopify store conversions, just that browsing thing of it. You are losing sales. Over here, there's really no browsing because what they've done is they've done or they've separated orders into different quantities. So it's only radio buttons. You just pick the offer you want. You don't have to increase, decrease, nothing. You just have to pick. So this is what we call making yes or no decisions. Okay, there's no other decision except for, do you want it or do you not want it? And like, there's no like, hey, size, color, this, that, no, nothing. It's yes or no, right? Over here, I decide yes. Okay, over here, do I want it? No, okay, fine. Do I want it? No, okay, fine. And then boom, put in your shipping, put in your cart, and check out on the same page. Okay, not going to a cart page, not going to anything else, not going to anywhere else. This is what we call, guys, an e-commerce sales funnel. Okay, now your next question probably is, Ali, how do I build these e-commerce sales funnels? Well, there's multiple different ways to do it. I'll share with you my favorite way, and then I'll show you how to go ahead and do it as well. Okay, so step number one, actually, let me just go ahead and okay, perfect. So how do you build sales funnels? So if you are coming from the world of Shopify, what you're going to need to do to build this is you're going to need to add something called a page builder, which is just a separate app. You're going to need to connect that to your store. You're going to need to do some coding or some permissions or something. Then you're going to need to build it out yourself, like write the text, write the copy, write the images, write the description. You're going to want to model this page as close as possible. The reason I recommend that, guys, is modeling always works. They have spent, if they're making $1 million, right, a month, right, they've spent millions to test what page works or not. So this is a page that's proven to work. And we know that because most of their 1,200 ads are going to very similar pages, as we saw, right? This is a different product, but it's going to the same type of page. Okay, and once they have one page locked in, they don't change the page design. Once they have one page locked in, they don't change the page design. So we know we can be certain that this page design works and what's said on the page works. So why would you go ahead and change it if you're trying to get into the same niche? If anything, just make the offer a little bit better, add the digital products in for free, and you will see your sales explode, right? So this is everything that you would need to do traditionally to set it up, and it is a little bit difficult. Trust me, I've tried every page builder out there and integrated with Shopify. Now, I don't use those type of page builders, and I don't use Shopify to get this done. I use a completely different software called shopfunnels.net. Shopfunnels.net is a website and funnel builder that allows you to build pages just like this to be able to go ahead and launch your e-commerce store. And what me and the team at ShopFunnels do is we go ahead and we find businesses that are doing extremely well and we recreate them inside of ShopFunnels. So we've gone ahead, we've created this page exactly like this, so that what we want you to do is go ahead and run this page as is. So you don't have to change the copy, you don't have to change the text. All you have to do is add your domain name, click here and go ahead and look at all of the research, right? And then go ahead and start selling. So you skip product research, page building, copywriting, and image design, and you go straight to the sales. Another thing that we do here at ShopFunnels is we go ahead and we model what's being said. We don't copy it, we model it. Okay, so for example, let me give you an example. Okay, let's find one section here and one section here that is pretty similar. Okay, so let's go to the product breakdown section and compare both of them. Actually, let me open this up on a big screen so we can get the full effect. All you have to do is go to shopfunnels.net, click the link down below to get a free $1 trial of ShopFunnels, and then you can start testing these pre-built e-commerce stores for just $1. Okay. Also, if you're new to ShopFunnels, you get access to some free courses that will teach you how to use it from A to Z. But if you've used Shopify before or any sort of website builder, ShopFunnels is very, very easy to pick up. Okay, so let's go ahead and log in. Okay, I'm inside of my ShopFunnels account. All I do is go ahead, create a funnel. Okay, and then go to the Fire Blanket one, and then I just type in Fire Blanket. Okay, that's step number one. Now, step number two is now that I'm inside the account, okay, my entire web page is loaded in. Okay, it has all of the images, all of the copy, all of the text already done. So now I know that all I need to do is go ahead and run the traffic, attach your domain, price your products, all of that is inside the course you get when you get access to ShopFunnels, even at the $1 trial. Okay, and let's go ahead and show you how we model these. Okay, how we model these exact same stores. So this is the product breakdown. Okay, so why is the Fire Blanket so effective. We change the name to Blaze Guard, okay? It says fireproof fabric. We say flame resistant fabric. It says fast and easy to use. I say fast and foolproof operation. We say no failure points. We say 0 failure points. So we basically say the same thing in a different way all throughout. We swap out the images, but we keep them the same. So it's a guy holding it and there's fire all around, right? Guy holding it, fire all around, right? This is the fire blanket. This is our fire blanket, okay? We do a very, very good job of modeling. And the reason we do that is because what we've seen is when you launch with a proven system just like this, okay, when you launch without doing any of the guesswork with a proven system, you do see sales coming in very, very quickly. In fact, let me show you an example. This is someone inside a shop funnels who's generated over $12,000 in sales by using a single pre-built store. All he did was download the store, run traffic to it, and started to get sales. Now, if your question is, once I start getting sales, how do I fulfill it? Well, I'll show you one of the funnels that I launched that actually did end up getting sales. I'm going to go to the store, right? And I'm going to show you, this is something that I launched live on the channel, didn't make any changes, and I went ahead and got some orders in, okay? Now, once you start getting orders in here, you have one of two things that you can do. You can fulfill it manually, which is what I recommend. Just add to cart, fill in the customer information, send it out. I would do this in the start just so that I have a better understanding of who my suppliers are, but you can also automate everything. So inside of shop funnels, you have what we call Zapier and webhooks, so you can connect with suppliers directly, or what you can do is connect it to Shopify. So if you have an existing Shopify account and you have all of your fulfillment set in there, shop funnels can directly connect to Shopify, send all of its orders, and then you can auto fulfill it, okay? So that's how easy it is today to launch a funnel, okay, a pre-built store, okay? Now, the best part about this is, guys, the selling doesn't stop here, okay? Once somebody goes through the funnel and actually goes ahead and buys something, okay, and we can set up our products, we can set up our offers just like this, 1, 2, 4, 8, 12, and we can have order bumps in here as well, okay? So once we sell it, that's not when the selling stops, okay? What happens if I'm actually gonna, and I have multiple funnels here, right? So I'm gonna go to the fire blanket funnel, okay? Once that is done, okay, what happens is we don't stop selling them, okay? What we do is we have something what we call upsells, okay? Now I'm gonna go to this supplier. I'm gonna go to my supplier, okay? And I'm gonna check, what else does he have that he can sell to me, okay? So I'm gonna go here. This is my supplier. He has so many different products in here, right? He has the fireproof blanket. Like, what other products does he have? Like, okay, people that use this, people that buy stuff like this are also into like home walkie-talkies. We saw these are like survivalist people. They will also like this outdoor stainless steel blowpipe, right? They will like all of this survival gear. So let's go ahead and sell them more survival gear, right? All these walkie-talkies, this survival gear, right? And we can go ahead and look at all of the catalog of products that they have to be able to make sure that we can go ahead and upsell them additional products. In fact, if not, we can even sell them digital products here, right? Or we can sell them into a subscription where, hey, every month we send you some new survivalist gear. Okay, the thing is, guys, what's important is we want to make sure that we're up afterward, somebody is done buying from them, they go ahead and go through all of these upsells and go ahead and sell when we're selling them more products. And if we don't want to upsell them anything, we just want to sell them the product, we can easily delete these steps in the middle. But what I'm trying to say is these funnels are fully built out, highly customizable. And if you don't want to use it for this product, you can use it for anything else. But typically what I would recommend is using the funnel as is, because you are modeling something that's very, very successful. Okay, that's something that's proven to work, something that's proved itself multiple times over. All right, so now that you understand what a funnel is, and a funnel is nothing but a page that's designed to convert. It doesn't have any of the things that a normal website has, right? If we go to some of the free themes, let's do another quick comparison between this and the theme that comes pre-installed with Shopify, which is the Dawn theme. Most people will send their traffic either to the product page or like a collection page, right? So something like this where somebody can browse around, look at different items and buy, versus this approach where you sell them to a page that's specifically tailor-made to make somebody purchase. Okay, now when somebody decides they want to purchase, they're taken straight away to pick a bundle, and you're not going through this process where you pick a color, add to cart, then go view your cart, then go to checkout. Okay, you're not going through this. You're going straight to a place where you make a purchase, and then you go ahead and then you are upsold different items. Okay, so we understand why this would convert better than this, right? I think we have a good understanding of why that happens. If you're new to funnels, if you're someone who's just not had success with dropshipping, you're trying all the winning products that people are recommending, you think your ads are good as well, but people aren't buying, it may just be that you are not compelling enough on your page, or you're using a store, so there's too many distractions and there's a drop in conversions. So now that you have all of this information, you know that this product makes over 7 figures in revenue. You know that this is the only page they're sending traffic to for this particular product, and you want to start your business. Wouldn't it be smart for you to start the exact same way that someone else has already figured it out, right? And if you're someone who's going to do that, there's 3 next steps that you can take after watching this video. So what is step number 1? Step number 1 is to go ahead and watch this masterclass. Okay, so this masterclass is a step-by-step. Actually, let me load it up for you. It's a step-by-step for anybody who's new to funnels, who wants a little bit more of an in-depth session with me, where I can walk you through the difference between Shopify, the difference between funnels, and you can go through this entire process with me, and I can walk you through how I've been able to do over 7 figures in online revenue. Okay. That's step number 1. And this is more for beginners. Okay. Now, if you already know a little bit about shop funnels, and if you already kind of have a good understanding and you want to take a plunge, you want to go ahead and start using some pre-built, proven, high converting stores, and you just want to skip a lot of the product research, page building, image copy design, X, Y, and Z. You just want to go straight to, this is my store, slap a domain on it and start running ads. If that's you, join Shop Funnels for a $1 trial. You not only get Shop Funnels, you also get a free course that I've designed called the Shop Funnels Sprint. People follow the Shop Funnels Sprint and have their store launched in 24 hours. 24 hours, right? Because not only do you get Shop Funnels Sprint, you also get the AI Ecom Ad Academy, both courses that will show you exactly how to launch with these funnels. Okay, so that's something. But let's say you're someone who wants more help, right? You've been in e-commerce before. Maybe you even tried building custom pages, working with custom themes, XYZ. You've still not seen that result, right? You think the problem is maybe your advertising, and you really don't know how to grow and scale. Okay, for that, I have the last link. So there are only 3 links in the description. It's called the Elite Program. This is where you and I work really closely one-on-one. So this is some people that I've had the pleasure of working with. There are different names, different niches, different products, right? And they've been able to generate a lot of revenue after having gone through the system that I've been able to do that. Let me actually open up some screenshots. I can actually show you and make it a little bit more real for you. Right? These are all of the people that I've been able to work with, right? Some people, they want to do quick launches, make a quick 5K, right? Some people, right, they're making $300, right? They did a little bit of a quick launch, tested their products, generated some revenue. Some people make $2,000, right? And then we do have some bigger numbers in here, right? We have people that are already and have generated $10,000 in sales. There you go. There's one that's $10,000. What is this? This one that's $30,000, right? In fact, if I actually show you mine, right? This is one of mine. Yeah, so these are all the people that have gone through the community, posting their results, XYZ. This is one of my stores, $72,000 in sales and $52,000 in recurring revenue. So I had a subscription set up where I would charge their account every single month. And these are just some of my own results. These are my stores, not even my client stores, okay? So if you're someone who needs a little bit more hands-on help, wants my team to actually even create the ads, so you have the store built already, you need somebody to actually even make the ads for the store that you've selected and help you launch, then that's the 3rd link down below, Shop Funnels Elite. Okay, so those are the things. If you're a beginner, the masterclass, or join the Shop Funnels. If you just want to get started, start doing Shop Funnels. If you're someone who wants me to hold your hand, walk you through the process, join Shop Pharmacy Elite. All 3 links are in the description. This is how you can work with me. And if you're new to the channel, just go ahead, watch some of the other content, look at some of the stuff on AI e-com ad design, look at some of the other funnels that we've done work with. If you have any specific questions about how funnels work, how the fulfillment works, what about payment gateways, XYZ, I've tried on this page to give as much information as possible in the FAQ section. So if there's a question that you have, you can put them in, or if you don't, just go ahead and put in your details and I'll get back to you. Also, I do answer every single comment in the description myself personally, so make sure you go ahead and comment. And with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. Catch you guys in the next one. And if you do comment for the research or anything, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Helps me out a lot. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys next one. Peace.